Welcome back to the Brawn Body Podcast. It is another Motivational Monday, and if you didn't realize, I am fired up. I'm done with my final exams, so the semester is over. I did really well on all of them. We're in a very good spot. We're moving forward, cruising on, and I'm just very fired up about everything right now. With that, today I want to talk a little bit about college. You see, in college, some of you are probably in college, some of you have probably been to college, some of you probably have no idea what that's like, and regardless of where you're at, that's perfectly okay because this analogy is going to apply to everyone. So you see, in college, after you finish a semester, 14 to 16 weeks, you get a break, a winter break, and it usually ranges somewhere between 3 and 6 weeks. Ours is 6 weeks this year, much longer. They're blaming the virus for that, so we've got a long break. Now, you see, most college kids are in this mentality where they worked really hard for 15 to 16 weeks, and then they take that break as a break, and they do nothing. They just take it off completely, right? That's the term break for you. And, they feel like they earned it. They deserved it. They worked hard. They busted their butt. And again, this is most college students. Not all. They were working hard for their classes, projects, papers, that sort of thing. Maybe they had a research project, whatever. But you see, here's the problem. This mentality that you work hard for a while, and then you take a nice long break, and then you work hard for a while again, and then you take another break, that you deserve it, that you earned it. That's what's holding people back. That is one of the main contributors to some of the issues that we're seeing in society right now. You see, the thing is, people are feeling entitled. College students in particular, and I know I'm stereotyping a little bit here, but a lot of people feel entitled. I earned this break. I deserve this break. This break is for me. Okay. What happens when you go out in the real world and you get a job? You can't just take a 6-week vacation twice a year. That's not how it works. You have to work, and if you're lucky, you'll get 6 weeks of total vacation time in a year if you've got a really generous job. But for the most part, you're working. And obviously, it's important to have a job that you love as a result of that, because otherwise, you're going to keep looking forward to that break more and more and more. And, the thing I question is, if you're living for the weekend and living for the breaks in college, are you in the right major? Are you in the right degree program? Are you doing the right thing in life, on the right track? Because you should be, ideally, living and loving and enjoying what you're doing. So for me, I love physical therapy stuff. I love learning about the musculoskeletal system, anatomy and physiology. Anyone in our class will tell you, if you bring up a certain topic, I kind of go off on it sometimes. And they probably hate me a little bit for it because I'll be there talking and talking and talking. But I'm very passionate about it. I like it. I enjoy it. And because of that, I don't really get tired of doing it. I don't necessarily love everything about it, like the exams. Obviously, most people don't like taking a test. But at the same time, I'm not, living for the break. I'm not living for the weekend. I'm still using time like breaks and weekends to push ahead further and get more done. And that's one of the key differentiating factors between those who are successful and those who are not, is you forget that there's 7 days in a week. You forget that there's 52 weeks in a year. And how many of those did you throw away because you felt like you needed some time off? You felt like you needed to walk away. So with that, I do applaud any college student who is currently out there working a job, part-time or full-time, to help cover their costs of college. I applaud any college student who's busting their butt trying to get ahead, whether it be investing, whether it be writing a book, doing more courses and classwork. Anyone who is up and getting after it. And that goes for everyone else too. There's people who they picked up a trade school, and they're busting their butt every day, 5-6 days a week. And I applaud that. I applaud the people who went to college and now they're busting their butt now. And, it's all about that work ethic and remembering the world doesn't owe you anything. You're not going to be given everything on a silver platter. You don't just get and deserve breaks because you made it through something in the real world. So with that, get up, get after it, make it happen. No excuses, no reason to back off the throttle. You know, if you want to take a little time off around the holidays, that sort of thing, highly recommend. But don't just throw away the next 4 to 6 weeks because it's a college break. Use it. Read a book. Get a job. Learn something. Watch a TED Talk. Tune into podcasts like the amazing Broad Body Podcast. Exercise. Take care of yourself. Do something. So with that, get after it. Have a great week. Thanks for listening and supporting the Broad Body Podcast. And make sure you tune in on Wednesday for another great episode. This one's going to be another longer one. I'm planning on discussing some stuff about growth hormone and a few other things, so I'm really excited for that. So stay tuned. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you Wednesday.